Hey, this is Reina Shaunte back with you with another episode of 40 Days to Looking Younger. All right, if you want to get the tea, go ahead. You know what to do. You have to like and subscribe. And then press the bell for the notifications so you can see when I'm coming. I give you a little time. Let's go. All right, so now, today we are back to talk about play. I know, it sounds a little weird, simple. Like, what does that have to do with looking younger? So play is a way to feel young and to look young. I already told you guys, this is what I truly believe. If you feel young, if you feel alive, if you feel vitality, then you will look younger. All right. So we're talking about playing in different ways so that you can retain your youthfulness, right? Because who plays all the time, right? Kids. Kids play all the time. And a lot of times you're like, all right, stop playing. You play too much. But it's actually because they have so much life inside of them that they want to experience everything. And so we need to bring ourselves back to that playful time, right? So when we were growing up, I know the things that I love to play with were dolls, right? Who saw the Barbie movie? Yes, Barbie movie was incredible. It was amazing. And also I used to play with my Cabbage Patch Kids. Anybody remember Cabbage Patch Kids? They was actually my favorite. I love me some Cabbage Patch Kids. I used to play with them all the time, and I used to be the teacher or I'd be the mom, you know, have all the accessories, the clothes and the bottles and, you know, all the things. So I had a lot of playtime with my dolls, with my Cabbage Patch Kids and even my Barbies. So many of you know that it has been my birthday month. Yes, I've been celebrating my birthday this month. And I actually bought myself a present that I've been waiting to open. So I want you guys to watch me unbox my birthday present to myself. All right, here we go. It's a Barbie. It's a Barbie. Isn't she beautiful? She is so pretty, and it is a special Barbie. It's not just a regular Barbie, right? So if you can see, she is Breathe With Me Barbie. Breathe With Me Barbie. She is a Barbie that does yoga. She is a Barbie that does yoga, y'all. And I've had her in the box for like a month now. I've had her for a while, but I hadn't opened her. But I've been wanting to open her. So I want to open and unbox her with you guys. How about that? All right. So let's unbox her because we're talking about playing today. And I want you guys to see how fun it is to actually play. Okay. So I took her out of the plastic. And if you remember, if any of you watched the Barbie movie, they took her out of her box. She began to experience the world, right? Okay, so these are little I feel, can you see that? Nope, you can't. These are little I feel emotional clouds. You got a love one, you got a sad one, you got an angry one, you got a happy one, all right? And they go on top of her little doggy, which I want a doggy so badly. Okay, it goes on top of her little doggy. We can put the little things on top of the little doggy, all right? So, hold on, So this is a happy one. We can put the happy cloud on top of the little Barbie, all right? The little Barbie dog. We can put the happy cloud on top of the little Barbie dog. Yes, it's so cute, y'all, it's so cute. It is so cute, okay. So then we have Barbie here, beautiful black Barbie. Okay, I got scissors. I gotta let her go. I gotta free Breathe With Me Barbie. I don't remember having to do all this before when I was a kid. But you know, when we're kids, we tear everything open. I'm trying to be so neat and cute with it. You know, we don't even think about the box, like, or allowing it to be in one piece. We just tear that thing wide open, honey. All right, she's coming loose. She's being freed. She's being freed. Okay, feels like she's still holding on to something. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, here we go. Oh, goodness.
Repeat after me. I am strong.
I am strong.
I am loved.
I am loved. And breathe. Ah.
I am unique.
I am unique. Ah. I can be anything. Oh my goodness! Yes! She talks, y'all. She talks too. I think it's her little necklace here.
Imagine your feelings are fluffy clouds. Now let's breathe in and out like this.
Ah. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh yes. So now our Barbies talk. Okay, so when I was growing up, I would have to be the voice for my Barbie. And I'm sure there's still other Barbies out there that you have the voice for your Barbie. You have all the thoughts. You have all the imagination for your Barbie. Not that you can't have imagination with this one, but she has her own prompts. She has prompts that will allow you to be in her world, which is the yoga world, breathing with her. So I love being able to just remember my days as a little girl, and putting on pajamas and playing with dolls. Guys, look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. So that's something that you guys can think about doing, is to find a little beautiful doll that favors you, that looks like you, and make her your friend. Because, hey, I told you in the other video with your friends, it's like your friends become who you are, right? Or your friends are a reflection of who you are. So having her makes you calmer and play and more light in your life, then why not, right? Just go ahead and play. So that's one of the things that I wanted to show you guys as far as looking younger, feeling younger, is experiencing being a young person again, even if it's on the inside. You could be 50, 60, 70, 80 years old and still be young on the inside, a playful heart, which will make you feel good. It'll make you smile. It'll make you laugh. Just thinking about all the good things that you can experience when you're with Barbie. It's really a good time to play, to imagine, to have fun. Okay, so aside from beautiful Breathe With Me Barbie, if you have any children that you live with, man, you guys are lucky. You guys are lucky, because these kids, they play all the time. Little girls, oh my goodness, whenever I have little girls over to my house, my friends' daughters, they love to go into my closet. They love to play dress up. They love to find clothes to try on. They love to try makeup on and see how it looks on their face. They just love to play in your hair. They love to play. And boys too. Boys love to play. They love to come over and run around and pretend like they're, football players and and Spider-Man and Superman and, oh my gosh, just play with the kids that you have in your house or at church, or if they're not in your house, borrow some kids. Ask your friends, can I watch your kids? Ask your siblings, your sisters and your brothers, can I borrow, your kids, maybe if they're toddlers or if they're even elementary school kids. I mean, just play with them and see, join them in their world. Have tea time with them. Go outside and pretend like, you have a big castle and a fortress and you have, soldiers and, there's a battle. Go ahead and play with the kids that are in your life. And you will see like just the joy of just imagining will just open you up, open your world up on the inside, right? Or if you have pets. If you have pets, you're so lucky. Oh, I can't wait until one day I have not just one, but 2 dogs. I already have them in my mind, in my imagination. 2 Shar-Peis, charcoal gray, and they're called Star and Clay. And I am just looking forward to that time of just running around with them, because dogs and other pets love to run around. They have so much energy. They have so much life. And they just want to, they'll bring you a stick or they'll bring you a ball and you can just throw it. And you can run around with them too. You can run around. You can go to the beach with them and run and walk. And, it's just good times. It's good fun. And it keeps you young. It keeps you vibrant, So when you have something with so much energy that's around you, a pet, a dog especially. Dogs have all the energy, if you ask me. I love dogs. They are so fun. I have a friend, my girlfriend, who I'm her dog auntie, her dog's auntie. She's a dog mom, and she has a French bull poodle dog. I think that's what they're called. And his name is Zuka.
Who's the better boy? Who's the better boy? I am the better boy. I am the better boy. Who's the better boy? I am the better boy. I am the better boy. Damn girls ask.
So cute. Now, when he was young, he was thick, right? He was heavy, but he was short. But he had so much energy, and he would run around. So I used to dog sit. And he had so much energy, and he used to run around really quickly and trying to get away. Whenever I would sweep, he'd grab onto the broom, and he'd hold on to the broom. I just be sweeping around the broom with him, and this is good fun. It's exercise when I'm sweeping and he's holding on to the broom. So it is just so fun to have pets around. It's so fun to have like a lively little dog around, and they bark, and it's like it jars the inside of you. All that is life. All of that is like shaking you up, instead of you just sitting in front of the TV watching TV. You know what I mean? Like when you have something that's alive and wants to be vibrant and wants to run around and bark and things. I have another friend whose house I went to the other day. You guys know Miss Catherine, and she has a little dog called Nugget. Oh my gosh, it's such a little tiny dog. I think it's a poodle. It's a little white poodle. But I mean, oh my gosh, this little Nugget, he runs around and he jumps all over the furniture, and he's running around and he's barking and he's biting, and he only got little teeny tiny baby teeth, and you can barely feel it, but he's so much energy. It's amazing. And speaking of which, Miss Catherine also has 2 sons, and one of them, the littlest one, Eli. Hi, Eli. He sang me happy birthday the other day. He's my happiness. He has so much energy, and he just loves to play, and he's from one thing to the other. He'll have his Legos out, and then he'll be playing with his Legos, and then he'll crash those to the side, and then he'll go and get his little play toys, and he'll start playing with the toys and hitting each other, and he's like, look at what I have, and he's playing with them, and he throws that to the side, and now him and his dad made a life-size robot. So he was showing me his life-size robot, and you could turn the head back and forth, and so he was like, come here, you have to turn the head, and so then he went and got his sword, which is a bat, and he started chopping down the robot man, and so I'm in his world. I am loving it. He's making all types of stories and sounds, and it's incredible because he has so much energy, and I don't have that. I don't have little kids at home. I don't have dogs and puppies and even cats or anything at home, but it's so fun to experience the life that they live, the stories that they come up with, the imagination that they have, because it keeps you young. And you have to remember that a lot of times as adults we're like, he's making me tired, he's draining my energy, but no, like feed on that energy, use that energy, use it so it can make you young and vibrant and fun again, I love it. Kids and pets and sports. Like if you have a hobby where you love to play different sports, if you play tennis, and I love tennis, man, I go out there and I just hit the ball. It reminds me of when I was first learning. My dad would take me out to the tennis court, and we'd be playing. I was about 11, 12 years old, and it was great. And I loved it. And so whenever I go out, I usually take my son, and we go out there and we play, and it's just good fun. And some people like, other sports, swimming, or I don't know, jump rope, or whatever hobby it is. Some people even like video games. And, sometimes I knock it because sometimes we can get, I think that people can play video games for a long period of time and forget that there's a whole life in the real world, but video games is fun too. Kids love video games, and it's okay for adults to enjoy video games, and you can go into these worlds and you can experience this world, and it becomes like a whole, experience. So I get it. Go in there and have fun. Enjoy yourself. Become a kid again. It's all right. And as long as it's in moderation. That's my grown-up side. As long as it's in moderation, So just have fun, have playtime the way that you enjoy it, because it will keep you young. It'll keep you youthful. It'll keep you with so much energy. I mean, and you guys, I love dancing. Dancing is another thing that I just love to move my body. It just feels so good, but it's playing. Feeling good makes you look good, right? So playing, at the very least, you can play dress up, right? You can play dress up. You can even go to the thrift store. I'm not saying that you have to, go out and, spend a whole lot of money on a lot of clothes. You can play dress up. They had costumes at thrift store. They really do. They have costumes at the thrift store. They have wigs at the thrift store. I mean, like, you can go and you can have a good time. Now, I think that's the thing about being an actor for me, is that as an actor, I get to go and play in different types of stories, different types of worlds. I can become a different character. I can be happy, you know, I can be sad, I can be angry, I can be, you know, really ecstatic. I can use all of my body. I can use my senses. I can use my eyes. I can use my smell. I can use my voice. I can use my grunts. I mean, whatever it is, I can use it to the full extent as an actor, right? Because I can do anything when I'm playing in a pretend world, right? In the real world, we feel like, oh, I can't say that, I can't do that, I might offend someone, or I might, you know, I don't know, I'll embarrass myself. But when you're playing, you can do anything. Anything is allowed. And I think it just breaks you out to freedom, right? So that's what started, you know, me to experiencing, you know, hair and makeup and clothes. I told you guys I was a minimalist. I barely, you know, cared about, you know, looks and, you know, but when I started to be an actor, I saw that I can change my hair and I can make it straight. I can make it long, or, you know, oh, let me try this different makeup. Because a lot of time, you know, when you're doing theater, you need a lot of makeup so that people can see you in the audience, because you're so far away, but you need them to see your eyes, and you need them to see your lips, and you need them to see your face. So you put a lot of makeup on so people can see you. That's how I started to break into, ooh, let me start to transform myself into somebody different, you know? And that's what I love about being an actor. So maybe you don't have to be an actor as a profession, but you can pretend, you know, maybe I can become like, you know, a character in Bridgerton, you know? I can be, you know, Queen Charlotte in Bridgerton, or you could be a detective in CSI, you know, you could be a detective and you looking around and being very suspicious and, you know, finding out the clues of things, and, you know, you can just transform yourself, you know, into whatever. You can even try being an animal, you know, be a cat and be very, you know, sly and move very slinky throughout, you know, or you could be a dog and run around, you know, whatever it might be. But don't be afraid to just be free, to have fun. So that's all I have for you guys today. I just want you to know, I think feeling good always leads to looking good. And so just like Barbie can retain her youth all these many years, so can you. Tell her, Barbie, so can you. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye.